I used to think that big life changes required big actions or at least a ton of time. I believed that if I wasn't completely overhauling my routine or spending hours a day on self-improvement, nothing meaningful would happen. For years, this mindset just left me stuck, overwhelmed and frustrated. Nothing moved forward, and I felt like I was watching life pass by from the sidelines. But the truth is, I discovered a single habit that, when done consistently, even just for 24 hours, changed everything for me. If you want more clarity, more energy, and a real sense of progress by tomorrow, stick with me because what I'm about to share doesn't require a ton of effort or time, but it works like magic. The moment that changed everything was when I first tried, waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual to simply do nothing but breathe, reflect and plan my day. I know it sounds too simple or maybe even boring. At first I resisted too, thinking, how can doing nothing actually make a difference? But that one small shift rewired how I approached every minute after. Let me tell you exactly how this morning pause reshaped my day and how it can do the same for you starting today. Here's the thing, before that moment my mornings were chaos. I'd jump out of bed, immediately scroll through my phone, replying to emails or messages, sometimes rushing a breakfast I never really tasted, and just sprinting out the door with my mind scrambled. The problem wasn't just stress or impatience, it was that I was never centered. I was carrying yesterday's worries and tomorrow's to-dos into today's precious hours. It felt like my brain was running on autopilot with no real control. But everything changed when I decided to reclaim those first 30 minutes, not to get more done but simply to breathe and plan. I actually sat down, closed my eyes, and focused on slowing down my mind. I took deep breaths and just noticed how my body felt. Then I wrote down the 3 most important things I wanted to accomplish that day. That's it, no complicated rituals, no fancy apps or expensive books. Just a quiet moment and a simple list. At first this felt unnatural. I struggled to sit still. My brain screamed to jump up and start working. But I stuck with it for just a few days, and the result was immediate. I felt more focused, calmer, and surprisingly motivated throughout the day. Science backs this up too. Studies show that moments of mindful breathing activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which calms stress and increases cognitive function. Think of it like rebooting your phone before running a heavy app. It just works better. But here's what really struck me. This habit created a ripple effect. When I started my day with clarity and calm, my decisions became sharper, my energy was sustained, and my productivity felt effortless. Instead of putting out fires all day, I was instead investing intentional energy in what mattered most. It's like starting a fire with a spark instead of rubbing sticks for hours. The challenge is that most of us don't give ourselves permission to slow down, especially in the morning. Instead, we grab our phone and dive right into chaos. I get it, you might think, but I'm not a morning person, or I don't have time. Here's the thing, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. or spend an hour in silence. Start small. Try this now. Set your alarm just 30 minutes earlier than usual tomorrow. Before your phone, before coffee, just sit in silence. Focus on your breathing. If racing thoughts come, acknowledge them and gently return your focus to your breath. After 5 deep breaths, open your eyes and write down the 3 most important things for your day. This tiny habit is a way to take ownership your day rather than letting life push you around. More importantly, it isn't about perfection or intense discipline. It's about creating a pause, a reset button to stop running on empty and start running with purpose. Once I committed to this for a week, I noticed something incredible. My anxiety about the day dropped dramatically, and my confidence to tackle challenges soared. Even tough conversations felt easier because I was approaching them from calmness instead of stress. It's like shifting gears in a car from frantic to smooth. And the best part, you can test this right now and feel the change by tomorrow. You don't need motivation or massive time blocks. Just 30 quiet minutes, deep breaths, and 3 clear priorities. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing exactly what matters most to you, feeling calm and ready instead of rushed and anxious. That's the power of this one habit. So here's my invitation. Try the 30-minute morning pause tomorrow. I know it might feel weird or uncomfortable at first. That's normal, because you're creating new neural pathways in your brain. But if you keep showing up for just one day, you'll notice a difference. If you show up for 7 days straight, you might just start changing everything in your life. Because the truth is, Transformation rarely comes from huge dramatic leaps. It comes from small, consistent steps done with intention. This habit gave me control over my mornings, which gave me control over my day, and that quickly snowballed into control over my life. It's like finding a secret door that was always there, but no one told you about. Now I want to hear from you. What's one thing you feel like you can control tomorrow morning? Can you commit to just 30 minutes of breathing and planning? Drop your answer in the comments, because you're not alone in this. We all have days when it feels like everything is spinning out of control, but habits like this are the lifeline that bring us back. If this video helped you see how a small shift can cause big changes, please hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. Remember, the very habit that changes everything starts with just